Okay, so I've been doing a lot of thinking about working on a platform that will actually enable businesses to generate leads on a consistent basis. And it's not an idea that is just completely new. There are competitors out there, but we're going to build a product that is a lot better than them and compete with a market that is new, but there's the technology is advancing quite significantly. So the idea is that we will implement AI into businesses and help them generate leads on a consistent basis. Now, how do we actually achieve that? Well, there's a couple of ways that we're going to help businesses achieve that. The first way is to train an AI on their business that has information about their entire business, what they do, what kind of services they offer, how they actually help their clients, everything that the agent is going to have information on. Once the agent had information on that, the business owner can go on this platform and they can set up campaigns such that they will reach out to their ideal clients. As soon as they get a response from these people, the AI would automatically engage them and book an appointment with them for the business owner. So let me simplify that. The entire goal of the platform is to get more appointments and more meetings for that business owner with their ideal client. And there's a ton of other features that we're planning to include as part of that. So things like, as soon as you book an appointment, you can actually set up a sequence of reminders before they actually attend an appointment. Following up with a specific prospect, as soon as they've shown an interest, you can set up a sequence to follow up with that specific prospect. There's CRM integrations as part of the platform. We all know that appointment setters and SDRs hate updating the CRMs, and they're a bit lazy, if I'm honest, in terms of updating the CRMs. So the platform is automatically going to push all of the data that the agent collects when it engages with the lead. Is going to push all of that information to the CRM directly. The things like call logs, summaries of calls, and what the pain points are of a specific prospect. So if you imagine right now, humans can't really identify pain points and summarize a conversation easily, but AI can easily do that and do that in a matter of minutes or even seconds. That's what the platform is going to allow business owners to do. It will collect all of that information, collect the call summary, summarize that, and then present that to that specific business owner in a summarized form, maybe 2 or 3 lines at max. That way, you know what your ideal target audience is. You know what the warm leads are. You know what the hot leads are that you need to reach out to immediately. There is going to be other things as part of the platform as well. Let me discuss some of those and mention those in the whiteboard behind me. So if this is a little bit boring, please bear with me because I am not the best at talking on camera. So things that will be part of the platform: SMS campaigns. So if you imagine you've got a reactivation campaign that you need to run to your ideal clients, you can run an SMS campaign to them. So you can send out short SMS campaigns to your target audience. As soon as you get a response from them, the AI will engage that specific prospect. You can either have a conversation through an SMS or the AI can actually make a call to them. That's how you essentially maximize the number of appointments you book and the sales calls you book from a platform or using AI. You don't have to do anything. You just set up the campaign, upload your lead list, and that's it. AI takes care of everything because as soon as AI gets a response from that lead, it will automatically engage them and turn them into book appointment. That is the power of AI. SMS campaigns, call campaigns, which is what I touched on a little bit, but you can set up AI agent with information about the specific reason that you're reaching out to these prospects. And then AI will engage those prospects, call them, have a conversation with them, very human-like, and then it will turn them into booked appointment on your calendar. So you're only speaking to people that are your ideal clients and they actually identify as your ICP. So that is the call campaign. The next one is a reminders. So like I explained earlier, you can set up you I might not even edit that. So the next one is to actually set up appointments. I mean, it's all well and good that you have tons of appointments on your calendar, but if your clients are not attending those appointments because there's no reminders that remind them about the appointment and your show up rate is significantly lower, there's no point in booking sales calls with these clients. So you actually set up reminders with your prospects on the platform. So you're significantly increasing your show up rate so you can close more deals. That's the reason of why you want to set up reminders with all of your prospects. The next one is follow-ups. And you know what? I've run out of ink in that. So, and I hope you can actually see that. Let me move that. Follow-ups. Ignore my ridiculously bad handwriting. Follow-ups. As soon as you have an interested lead, but they might not be ready right now, we humans tend to forget. And I know that I'm guilty of this as well. AI doesn't forget. So you have an AI sitting there that can judge if you have an interested lead. You set up a follow-up campaign, that entire list of leads that are interested, AI will automatically follow up with them until they actually book an appointment. And only then will it stop sending those follow-ups. That's how powerful the system is. So follow-ups, and like I said, CRM integration. So we are going to be integrating with the top 5 CRMs, and then later on we're going to include more CRMs. So things like Go High Level, HubSpot, and a couple of the other big ones. Like I said, you are going to need someone to obviously update the CRM. We are going to have an AI that will automatically take care of that. So all of these things are being handled by an AI. So you train it once and you just set and forget. Upload your lead list, set up your campaign, set up your reminders, set up the follow-ups, set up the CRM, connect your Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, and that's it. You just need to do all of this once, and then AI will handle the entire process from start to finish. All you have to worry about is turning up to the call, attending your appointment, and closing the appointment, because AI will take care of the rest of the things, from finding a lead, prospecting them, reaching out to them, convincing them, handling the objections, and booking them on your calendar. All of that is done through that AI agent. That is essentially the idea behind that. And not only that, but you're actually going to get detailed analysis about how many leads have been contacted, how many people have been spoken to, how many people have actually shown an interest, how many appointments have been booked. I can go on and on and on, but you get the idea. You'll have a ton of information, not complicated, very visual and nicely put dashboard where you can see all of this information about the leads that have been contacted by the agent, people that have been spoken to, the appointments that have been booked, how many minutes were used, everything will be included as part of that dashboard. So you have a high level overview. Just need to log in, maybe spend 10-15 minutes a day just going through that dashboard, having a look at how many people have been spoken to, how many appointments have been booked, how many calls have been missed, and just tweak the sequence of the follow-ups, maybe the reminders, the agent, and that's all you need to do. You only need to spend 10-15 minutes a day just going through the campaign, and that's it. And not only that, we will also have an integration with Facebook and Google Ads. So as soon as you have an interested lead that fills out a form, AI will be automatically engaged and will automatically can text that lead or call that lead to speak to them and convert them into a booked appointment. Because people that are spoken to within the first minute are about 391% more likely to convert into paying client. So AI is going to help you do that. And not only that, we will handle inbound leads as part of the platform. So if you have inbound leads coming in, if you have inbound calls coming in, AI can take care of all of that. That is it. I will be sharing regular updates about the product development and how many more features we're actually adding. We're actually planning to go live in about 2 months, but before that, we are going to have a waiting list for interested people to join on the waiting list. So as soon as the product launches, you will have the ability to shape the future of the product with your feedback, and you'll get a significant discount in return for that. So if you're interested, please book an appointment on my calendar. I can share early details with you.